Gilgeous-Alexander through traffic. Denver is 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. Open look, Williams, bottom.
Juzang's three is a little bit flat. Shai trying to push. As Wallace wants to give it up, extra pass. Shai finds Joe wide open in the corner. You can count it.
He said we need them to be themselves.
All right, Lisa, I want to know where they went to dinner, because you know they went to a good spot. SGA gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Holmgren nails a three. Halliburton, the hesitation, double team, knocked away, stolen again. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal, 19 turnovers. On the drive, kicks it out, Williams. Williams to the rack, high off the glass, it's good, he did it again.
There, J. Will is. The crowd is frenzied. Dub on the blow by. One game.
But he's been in the painted area. Look at the ball moving on this play. There's no way the defense can keep up with that, man. You're just playing hot potato with it. All 5 guys touch the ball on that particular play, and it's going to lead to something really good.
The fella's not afraid of the moment. Missed some easy shots earlier, but confidence in that one.
Caruso ties the game.
On a push in the back of Dort, but they said there was no extension. Right. There was no arm extension. As Caruso in the corner
has that much time and space, your percentages go up exponentially.
Wallace the rebound off the missed free throw. Gilgeous-Alexander drive, gets inside, finds Dort. Dort's shot is no good, but a foul.
Got a defensive rebound with this lineup if you're OKC.
Gilgeous-Alexander, nice feet inside. They kick it out. Caruso, corner three, pucks it in.
Big score over the years, averaging under 10 points per game. But clearly, a larger role without Doncic, and it's SGA that time. Undrafted player out of Virginia. He was feeling good after making those first 2.
Yeah, that was just a heat check. You deserve to take that shot.
Shai breaks down the defense. Cambridge. And OKC will have to reset. And Shai in the post. Shot clock. SGA.
It's the rebound, one dribble, throws it up. Every great assist man knows the importance of that throw ahead.
SGA inside to Wallace. Hartenstein, the lefty loft. Those are good shots, Richard. He has to keep taking them.
Well, those are the ones, Mike, that have been open all series. The priority.
Another alley-oop, and the first time out. A quick flurry from OKC as Minnesota's 1 of 11 from the field.
There will come a point where Minnesota's going to have to decide, do they want to hang in? Because the barrages are going to come, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way. Send it home, big fella. Chet.
Nice cut. Dick is going to score over Hartenstein. Raptors had that one drawn up nicely. Ended up being the layup. A beautiful play on the other end. Win in this building, 2-3 on the season. The Thunder are 5-0. As SGA going to work on Jones. That was a familiar matchup in the playoffs last year as Holmgren lines it up from deep.
It's just not falling. McDaniel's 0 for 5. And he's shooting 54% from the field in these playoffs. Open three this side. Holmgren can't get it to fall.
Conchard three. Halfway down. John's been shooting the 3-ball well as of late. Gilgeous-Alexander. Dribble drive. Joe. Corner 3 on the way.
You got to take all that into consideration.
Into the corner. Nembhard threw it away. 4th Indiana turnover of the quarter.
In transition, he's really good.
And Williams.
Ooh, I thought Miles had got it.
Holmgren taps it over to Gilgeous-Alexander. OKC up 4-2. Giddings going to take it and miss it for 3.
We watch him and shoot around, and it's just the easiest shot I think I've witnessed in a while.
Yeah, and it's automatic. It doesn't change. He doesn't let the defense. What an amazing pass by SGA.
Glass double pumps. SGA got a piece of that one. Number 1 in the league in steals. He heads the other way. Double team. Out on top, Williams at 3.
Green's a high flyer, but he lost the ball. Blocked from behind. Wiggins was there defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander turns the corner. Give it up. Wiggins, open look. Off the heel.
He's elevated his offensive game. In February in particular, he's had a very productive offensive stretch.
Beautiful feet inside.
And Shai's got his head up.
That's how Hakeem Olajuwon got the dream shake.
Carlson, SGA right there for the putback and the offensive rebound.
Bobby Brown, new addition.
Yes!
Just bringing it back. He got his soul glow. He's back. 2-point lead for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander sprays it out to the wing. Wide open. Wiggins cash out.
That size with that kind of shooting, look out.
Thompson lost it. Gilgeous-Alexander, good physical defense there.
Mike, one thing we haven't talked enough about is Hartenstein's defense. This guy, as he gets the floater there, he's missed those touch shots.
Going to fire it up with 2 on the clock, so not a great possession again.
They get so deep into the shot clock.
Pretty good ball movement to Dort. Going to try it right side, right hand.
Dort stripping him. Gilgeous-Alexander across the lane, back for Hartenstein, kicks it out Dort. Dort, a 40% three-point shooter, hits that one.
Yeah, get it to fall.
Holmgren, wide open, 3.
Over the last couple of years, you see that arm in the sling. A.J. Mitchell, 3-point.
That's 2 moves by Champagnie. Again, primarily a 3-point shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander averaging 28 a game. As Jokic way off. Coached 3 games in the regular season. He's already coaching his second game 7. Wiggins wide open. Fight for the rebound. Dort saves it back out to Caruso. Dort off the bounce. Wiggins, corner 3.
Time. Taylor got up a little bit higher than Jalen Green on that play.
He's the full wingspan. Good shot, Hartenstein, too strong. Casey Wallace has another block. He's been racking them up over the course of the season. It's incredible for a player his size. Dort, corner 3, still can't get one to go. Pops out to SGA.
It's good for D'Angelo.
And that was Giddey's assignment, but he was in no man's land and paid the price.
D'Lo, who didn't play much, didn't shoot much in the second half.
Stays at 22.
Boxes and elbows.
It'll be Williams.
Because the first screen was a good one. What it did is it knocked Dort off. Therefore, center had to pick up the ball, which is Harden, and that allowed Zoo to be wide open. We know, we've talked about this, what happens in the third quarter against this team. You've got to be tough-minded and fight them physically.
Again, it's a short-handed Thunder squad. Dort, Hartenstein, the floater.
That's current lead is 12. Bullet feed. Baseline Joe. Corner. Wallace.
Now remember, last season, Jay Will had to play a lot of those minutes at the 5 position as Chet was navigating that foot injury and was unavailable.
Gonna dial up another 3 and knocks it home again.
By Ricochet, blocked by Hartenstein.
Hartenstein there. Great block there.
SGA to Williams. And a strip steal by Daniels.
And I like that because you force them to pass the basketball and not play quick basketball.
Shai. This time a willing pass outside. The high-working 3.
He's played every position this year and played it pretty well. Takes on all comers. Got a 1-point game here. Isaiah Joe missing the 3.
SGA. Brown did a good job of shutting off that baseline. He's got to reset the offense up top. Now gets ready to send a couple of players on him. Dort. And that 3.
You punish the switches, the smaller man. That's daycare down there for John Collins.
Talking baby in the street.
Yes, sir.
Carlson way deep outside.
The tip by Murray, no good. Now there's too much size. It's Holmgren finally able to grab the rebound.
Just a couple of chippies at the rim.
SGA, all kinds of traffic, got it out to Dort. He thought that was going down. Battle for the rebound, and it pops out to Shai. tries to attack, kicks out to a wide open shooter. There is Dort.
Double. Shot clock at 2. Marshall drives. Stripped to the ball. Another steal. Here comes Gilgeous-Alexander into Irving and searches and finds. Well, there's a pick.
The lead is 5. Gilgeous-Alexander sprays it out to Wiggins on the wing. And that 3 with an auspicious bounce goes through.
It's Lively on the wing, down low. A lot of steals by this Thunder team. Hartenstein comes up with it there. Gilgeous-Alexander. And in the corner, it's a 3. It'll miss by Dort. They save the ball. Dort again.
After that free throw, 19 of 22. Over half their points are coming from the foul line. Gilgeous-Alexander crowded, double teamed. The pass, Holmgren with the finish.
Nurkic, and once again, Aaron Wiggins front the post pass. Nobody does it better in the NBA than the Thunder.
And you know the key to that play too was that the Thunder close out quickly on the shooters. And you force a shooter to pass the basketball a lot of times. That's what's going to happen. Curry was driving to the...
Here comes Shai. Shai to Brooks. That's good! So make the move, but here's Canada. They're really tough in transition, and this is what you like about a good scorer. Finds Brooks, and Brooks, no doubt about it.
Athleticism there from Anthony Edwards.
It's the early kick-out pass from Julius. That gives him the time to attack.
Wallace tries again.
Hard undaunted by the 2 fouls. Bulldozer finesse that time.
Extra pass, Dort lines it up and hits the 3.
Definitely in the MVP conversation as he comes up with a steal. Thunder with numbers. SGA creative. Swing to Dort.
But yeah, he's going to get 2 points for it. How about this? Nice little splitting of the double team. He's the leading scorer at over 31 points a game. He's also, folks, an all-star starter.
Second straight season earning an all-star nod. First time as a starter. Well deserved for SGA. He's been playing at an all-star level all season long, pretty much since opening night. Giddey looking to make his move. The kick, the swing, the shot from Dort on the way. Can't make it 2 in a row.
I like that. He didn't show any hesitation. Good aggressive move.
Wiggins. That's what we saw in the Olympics.
That's what we saw in the Olympics.
The de facto point guard.
And again, I believe they wasted 4 years of playing without the ball in his hands.
And Oklahoma City, they're just sticking to their guns and deciding to take away the three-point shooting.
Kenrich Williams loads it up. It's a 3.
You guys leave that alone. That's not, don't follow that type of screen.
That is the opposite of textbook.
I'm just saying.
Shai trying to cap it off. Did Joe get it off in time?
Luke Kennard lost the handle. Teeing it up, A.J. Mitchell.
Gilgeous-Alexander penetrating, just 1 for 9 so far from the floor. Jang's 3 no good.
And the story on the night has been Scottie Pippen Jr. knocking down 4 threes beyond the arc, providing some offense as J-Dub gets the jam.
Washington over to Crowder. He can't connect. And Milwaukee now 9 of 23. Drop pass to Wiggins. Gallinari got a piece of that. Pass to Holmgren.
Yeah, you can't drop the dribble. Give Wallace credit, though.
He leads the NBA in steals per game right now.
Yep, was on top of them last year. And on the run, Hartenstein.
Michael Porter Jr., he's always looking for his 3-point shot.
He's a pretty capable shooter from out there at 6'10".
Oh, Shai, so unselfish. And SGA comes down to help out the rebound. Pelicans in retreat. Isaiah Joe from the outside. Long rebound. It's tapped over to Cason Wallace. With Murphy defending SGA. He'll pull up, close out, a little too strong.
McDaniels 8 of the 13 points. The spin move. Back out Dort. A contested three. Got it.
As Alvarado, off the shot, no good. SGA was draped all over him. SGA with the ball in his hands, already 9 points here in the first quarter, looking for more. This time will set it up. Kenrich Williams, way short.
Gilgeous-Alexander racing up the floor. Fires inside Williams. Couple of fakes and banks it home.
Couldn't finish. It'll be picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The herky-jerky style. And a nice lead as Holmgren's got another look. Backline drive. Won't stay home.
Missed it from three-point territory. Rebounded by Dort.
So, Ian, you didn't like the Isaiah Joe
No, I thought that might be a bit of a mismatch. I know the NBA is evolving.
Picking up Alexander. To pressure. Alexander. Ball movement from Canada. Good defense here from Greece. Barrett for three, no good.
Deep one, took a peek, pinballs out. Towns, so good from three. Wiggins, one off the line. Fires it over to Dort, looking for his first one. Dort, can't cash it in.
Dort had it. And SGA comes the other way. Goes right at McDaniels, gets inside, double team, finds Hartenstein. Nice feed inside, shot blocked by Holmgren. Ayton was at the rim, and Chet Holmgren threw it back. And there's Mitchell.
SGA pushing it. Double team comes on SGA, swinging around the horn. Jones, short on two fronts. Career high 35 points and 14 rebounds. J-Dub drives, pulls up, that's his spot.
Puts it up left hand short. And Joe the rebound. SGA kick out. Kenrich Williams for three. Rams out.
Martin drive and kick, and there's the turnover. He tossed it right to SGA, accelerating. Tried to fake out Watford, trailing the play. Williams. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander, the drive and dish. Wiggins connects for three.
Breakers are always huge end of season as Chet Holmgren shows you why he just won his third Rookie of the Month award.
Jalen Williams driving, has to kick it out, and he turns it over.
And tipped it out. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort up and under, no good, put it in.
Van Vliet back to Şengün. Oh, he tried to dunk it on Hartenstein, couldn't quite get the lift. Still almost complete the play, but missed. Here comes SGA back to Wallace over Van Vliet, the three, and out.
Very, very difficult guy to stop.
Kyrie Irving off to a great start. 9 first quarter points here. 4 ties and 5 lead changes already. Mavericks playing hard, minus Luka Doncic. And a 2-point lead of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He
making layups, throwing lobs.
Shai wants the 2 for 1. Has an open shooter. Isaiah Joe outside. High rebound.
Lakers 3 for 10 here in this first quarter from distance. Max Christie trying to stay with SGA, and a smile on his face. And Wiggins hits from outside.
Now, 12.7 boards per game, 4.4 offensive rebounds a game. You should have a field day on the glass.
Bagley able to rack up some offensive rebounds, but had it stripped away. Shamet trying to keep Shai in front of him. Extra pass over to Dort. Open three, and that corner three.
Alley-oop inside to Lopez, but it hit the rim. One-on-one coverage, Jackson. Dort His three-pointer off the mark.
Positional size. This is why they're one of the best teams in the NBA and have a chance to win the championship. As SGA comes up with a steal. Both teams are shooting 43% from the field. Joe, all alone, cannot leave.
Lifts his game in the playoffs. He averaged, what, 18 in the regular season, 23 in the playoffs.
That one comes off the Porter Jr.
The physicality that Mark Daignault was happy about. Really good physically, and Chet Holmgren was a part of that, particularly as the game went on, as there is Jalen Williams. As SGA waiting for his teammates, did not want to go 1-on-3. Nice find inside, Holmgren stripped.
Stolen by Dort. Saves it to Williams. This crowd in a frenzy right now. SGA on the drive. Finds Caruso. Swatted out of bounds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Finally cools off. And the Thunder, see how quickly they move here. Shai drives off balance. Shipped out to Wallace.
Middleton will get a workout tonight with Dort defending. And here's SGA pushing pace. Out to Dort, back on top. It's Jalen Williams for three.
What a defensive sequence. RJ, turnover. Here's Shai. Kicks it. Giddy, three. Doesn't go.
Poole now at 14. That leads all scores. 7-point advantage for the Thunder. SGA, baseline, fadeaway jumper.
And they're up and running. They have numbers if they choose. Gilgeous-Alexander on the cross. Joe from the corner. Wallace with the offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander wide open. He can't cash.
It's going to be way off. That one sails wide right. Giddy in the corner, spots up, has a look at the three. That's short. You prefer him taking that step back from 15 feet instead of an open three, even a three in general. As Shai, see all the defenders collapse on him. Got it right back on the top. Nothing coming easy on the offensive end. Shai trying to back down quickly. Tough fadeaway shot. Jay Will trying to put it back up on the weak side. No good. Oh, and Wagner got the big hand of Chet Holmgren right on that shot.
Man, let me tell you, he is so blessed with that size and that strength.
J-Dub.
And just keep pushing the base, not allowing the Kings to set up anything.
Shai did not want to go at Sabonis. Instead, got it right back. A naked three. 0 for 2 at the line for Kessler. That's why you want to foul.
That's one of those areas we can certainly work on and continue to improve. Is just free throw shooting.
That's a gutsy play there. Take it on their #1 shot blocker. Beautiful spin move and finish. His 4th 20-point game or better. Holmgren counters with a vicious dunk.
You can't do much as a defensive player. You just can't. And Shai got it back outside. Hard closeout by Monk. Wiggins pulls up.
OKC down by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Grayson really doing a nice job.
This is Isaiah wins it. To the basket goes Hardaway Jr. blocked by Hartenstein on a jam drive. Boy, they know how to play D. Hartenstein was great for the Knicks late last year. I'm sure they miss him. Gilgeous-Alexander with a pump fake. No shot there. Dort from the corner with a rainbow three off the deck to Cade.
Pippen on the drive, trying to draw some contact. Ball knocked loose. Oh, what a save from Wiggins. Wiggins kicks it out. Joe gets a good clean look. This one goes down.
Stone goes underneath, throws up a wild shot. Pressures the Chewers come in for Hartenstein. Getting no Mitchell Robinson.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out. Gordon Hayward, his first shot of the night.
Tipped.
It certainly did.
So there's 9 to shoot here. Thunder got to go quick. Down to 4. SGA, little cross to get rid of Jones. Kenny, the floater is good.
Boy, that's unfortunate because Chet Holmgren with an incredible play at the rim. Now the 3 on the other end. Missed it wide right.
As Shai trying to back down Kevin Porter Jr. The double team with Bamba in the vicinity. Joe got the feet behind the three-point line.
Corner 3, boy, they desperately need a big one from him. He's set to be a restricted free agent this summer. 9 points for Aldama. Lou Dort keeps it alive to Caruso. Wide open, able to find the seams. Short. Look at Dort. Unbelievable effort.
Goddard completes the three-point play. Gilgeous-Alexander the other way. Running into the defense down there of Suggs and tapped up and in.
For Markkanen, the finisher with 22. Well, Markkanen's found the kryptonite of Chet Holmgren. Get into his body and that restricted area. You got a bucket.
Chet's got those 3 fouls, so he's got to be a little less aggressive.
Dort inside. Off the rim. Ball's loose.
Ben doing a great job working with the men individually.
Wide open, Wiggins with 5 for the Spurs, and it's knotted in 10. Dort, corner 3.
Contrar, skip pass, and taken away easily by Wiggins.
You've seen the depth of the OKC guards and the impact of a Caruso.
I think he's skilled for a big guy.
Sweet little touch. Didn't go down, but good control.
Shai on the drive and kick.
Good job cutting him off.
Wallace blocked by Gafford, goaltend.
George wildly inside, tried to shovel it down to Walker Kessler. SGA spinning, kicking, Dort on Sexton, cuts inside. Hayward's got to get out of the key. Ball keeps whipping around. It's Dort from deep.
He is like the best scream dunker in the NBA. So
he said that before the game today, Followell, when he was talking to the media.
Oh.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets in the paint. Jalen Williams. Kyrie Irving saw the mismatch, and Gilgeous-Alexander stripped it out of his hands. Gafford turns it over. Gilgeous-Alexander now probing, looking for help. Shovel around the horn. Giddy in the corner, missed it badly.
Now 1 for 6 from downtown here in this third quarter.
And this Jalen Williams is averaging about 35% from distance on his shots. Lou Dort active from behind the arc.
Ends up with Dort, and the Thunder will go the other direction. 36-17 record for them. Combined, one of the top offensive and defensive teams in the NBA. Top 6 in both categories. Dort, 3.
Let the defense make a decision. SGA slipped it to Holmgren. Get pressured. Now he's trying to back down Omarui. Off balance.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, slow start, 2 and 9, 4 points. Long shot.
Drives down the lane. Shot blocked. Holmgren got a piece of it, and SGA comes the other way. Drives, kicks it out right side. Jalen Williams nails the first shot.
Miami's just gone completely quiet offensively. Shai's caught. As Joe stops, steps back.
18 points for Josh Giddey. 3 triples. RJ Barrett with the return.
Lou Dort has Brandon Ingram in a straitjacket right now. Ingram's going to see Lou Dort in his sleep.
SGA slants, swings, Holmgren a 3.
Shai again dumps it off. Wiggins.
Flip one up. That is Lou Dort again having an effect on Ingram, who is slow and coming down the floor. The Thunder, meantime, on the attack. Holmgren blocked.
Inside to Giannis. Good strip from behind from Barrett. Here comes Alexander in transition. Reese gets back. Dort drives. Kicks to Brooks. Brooks tries to fit.
But twice comes away empty-handed.
I'm telling you, Oklahoma City, their big focus was physicality.
This is Wiggins. That one is no good.
For two, good pass from Kalafis. Greece needed that. That was their 5th point of the quarter. Here's Dort. Hanging.
Finally taken down by Mitchell. Shai Gilgeous. Flynn on a switch. Gilgeous likes to drive. Hands all around him. Cross-court pass to Wallace, and it's an air ball.
Continues. They've hit 5 of their first 7. And Scottie Pippen Jr. is his first bucket. Hartenstein out to Holmgren.
And Wiggins with a rebound for the Thunder. Dort in the corner for 3. Timeout Clippers.
Are what they are.
They're rebuilding. They're tearing down and rebuilding.
At least he's steady enough to stay the course of his game. And oh man, that's good defense.
And then it's a foul on Dort.
SGA swings it over to Joe in the corner.
And that's a bucket. Properly hydrated.
Looks a little dehydrated, doesn't it? First quarter action here. First of our doubleheader tonight on TNT. Alex Caruso.
SGA one-hands it to the wing. That's a 2. Missed. Curran hands all over the ball. Powell again comes up empty.
Kind of got too deep. Talking about a deep shot.
In the top 10, Şengün looked like he might have walked. A little off balance there, had it stripped away. And SGA quickly into the front court, trying to make his move. Dort, a high arcing heavy 3.
SGA, by the way, you saw his numbers. He hasn't missed yet. He's 7 for 7. Caruso from the corner. But they keep missing those 3s, and then they keep hitting the offensive glass. Oklahoma City is 1 of 11 from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander. Well played by Aldama. Caruso mid-range. Jay misses badly.
Tough pass. Holmgren fronting with those long arms. You really have to thread the needle and then some. Careless turnover. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wrap around to Holmgren, knocked out of bounds.
And the Blazers down 17 in the first quarter have come back to take their first lead of the game.
Get ready, quick attack, 2 for 1.
15-4 run. Jang winds up on a 3. No.
Williams. SGA. Here's Dort on a stop and pop.
To get to the elbow jump shot. But again, one-on-one basketball for the Grizzlies here in this third quarter.
SGA goes down the line. Barnheiser partially blocked by Jaren.
Operating on the wing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Schroeder touches paint. Got it blocked by SGA. And here come the Thunder back the other way. Wiggins in rhythm for 3 for the lead.
Defending the rim. Thunder can grab the lead. Stop and go. Gilgeous-Alexander. So smooth.
A rare miss
for Brandon Ingram. He's 4 of 6 now from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander seeing a lot of bodies. Sometimes it doesn't matter.
OKC grabs the rebound, and here comes the Thunder. Looking for their 11th straight win on the road. SGA, reverse style. Oh, that's pretty for the MVP.
Marvin Bagley on the box, and it's taken away by SGA. Again, he was top 5 in the league this season in steals. Here he comes to the rack and lays it in. John Goble makes the call.
See right here, SGA doing a great job hanging in the air, absorbing the contact.
Misses from three-point territory. 3:36 to go. Houston is shooting 39% from the field. Turning the corner for 2.
With it, and he missed it.
That's a chippy you got to make if they're going to double him that aggressively.
Gilgeous-Alexander put it on a platter and laid it in.
Open there in the corner. Murray had it intercepted. He tried to hit Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander steps in. They cut off SGA initially. That won't stop them. And a chance for 3.
Hanging after it, trying to keep it alive. It's popped up to Kamara. He tried to snake a pass inside to Sharp, but that is speared by SGA the other way with an inside-out dribble with the left hand, switching to the right, scooping with the right hand from the left side.
Just made an open 3 in an offensive rebound situation. Misses that one. Another drive to the basket. Another score.
How about this? You just look. I see what's going on.
13 and 5 for Kessler.
He was fouled, but the officials don't blow the whistle. Gilgeous-Alexander up the floor, driving at Brown and scoring again off glass.
It's too late, and one more time in the open floor. Thunder sitting back in it.
Rod. That's a good steal too as well. A couple of solid plays by J-Dub.
They want to run. Shai should be at the line.
How about this? You don't want to play behind the big man as J-Dub does. And this is what it creates. It'll have great success.
Good to see him finally get a shot away. He did not attempt a 3 last night. That's his first offering of this game.
Oh, look at that movement.
In and out.
Great look there. It's the one thing that man is starting to draw more attention on his drive. Oh,
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness, indeed.
Above now with 11 points. SGA gets to the paint quickly.
As SGA makes his move on Gafford, gets inside and did a great job of using the rim. Step back 3, missed it wide, left no good. SGA able to pluck that rebound. See what he decides to do, going right through the defense. SGA goes long strides, and a much needed 2 here as this 4th quarter gets a little deeper. You need some points, get a rebound, and get out and run.
Well, you're loving it too because you got your leading scorer doing just what he does, scoring the basketball.
It's really smart to go right into the body there of Chet Holmgren.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the lefty lay.
But Ben Shepherd right back at him.
Shepherd now with 10 points. Gilgeous-Alexander gets by. Shepherd fouls him.
He's by you. You know who he is. He's the MVP. Let him finish the play. Live to fight another day.
To do that against him, he's come down and knocks down the 3.
I mean, usually he's going to block your shot.
And Shai right through the Spurs defense with authority.
And it's SGA, just doing what SGA does. He just punches his ticket.
Here comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thought about the pull-up, instead blows by Murray and score.
You might be seeing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's best case here today in a game of this magnitude.
SGA working the handles against Walker. Shows the ball, drops in 2. Wow. I mean, that is a wow moment.
That's exactly what you want from Markkanen, who's had some big games against OKC over the last couple of years. Shai, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Utah can't do anything about it.
And take it away on the turnover. They lead the league. They force 19 turnovers a game anyway.
That's their number. Now they get a switch. He won't get there.
I tell you, man, he is so crafty with that basketball.
Do you think opposing teams in good defensive minds like Chris Mitchell, do they like having to, as SGA is going to get the and one? Do teams like double teaming SGA to get the ball out of his hands, you think?
Well, they do, but they don't. Because he's got guys around him. Thunder had 6 guys in double figure last night.
Shai with a difference of 9 to shot clock off the hesitation. Going lefty. And Brooklyn misses that 3. As Shai deciphering what to do. Trying to get into the seams. Takes a little bump and then the scoop layup. He's going to go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
And that's what you got to do. Be very patient. No double team came on that particular possession.
3 to go down. That'll be his first field goal of the night. He's got 4 points. The lead is 21.
It was Washington who traded up in the draft to get him, and Shai goes right by him.
Beekman scooting his way to the rim. There's different personnel on the floor. This is much different personnel than we saw in OKC as Shai just glides and shows that skill.
Started left, cut to the right. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Been a mentor to me in the business and always kind words, man. Really supported me.
Good man.
It's to dine with Coach Stackhouse, who's done a wonderful job, by the way, with the Warriors defensively this year. They're in the upper 10 teams in the NBA.
Line, now a little more distance on that 3. And just like that, the Nets have pushed it back up to double digits. Shai, nice spin move.
Williams squeezing through 2 defenders. Gilgeous-Alexander, tremendous body control.
Whom they just signed yesterday. Bodies all over the place. Gilgeous-Alexander fights his way into the paint. Fends off Shepherd.
It's raked up by SGA. Bodies on the deck on the other end. Shai attacks and easily scored.
Nick Nurse earlier in the week referred to Jeff and talking about how good he's been playing down in Delaware for the G League. Wants to see that translate.
Gilgeous-Alexander sneak it in for another bucket.
Thunder with it. 1:29 remaining. 114-106. Thunder a lead of 8. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander turns the corner and with a deft flip with a right hand.
Sean Tate misfires on a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander ultra aggressive to the rack.
Come on. SGA once again attacking. Should be able to go right by Reed Shepherd.
Big energy here in transition. Reed Shepherd's like going, look, man, I hope somebody's behind me.
It's been all over the glass here early.
Oh, the bigs have done a good job of not fouling the guards while they're driving to the basket. And these are 2 different buckets here. I mean, look at this. He goes between 2 guys.
Couple of possessions with some points, but SGA attacking again. Kept that pivot foot down. Everybody clears out, and he's got the layup.
But they were able to match up in the end. Shai came out and challenged that shot. Trying to get around D'Lo. Forced him in underneath the basket. He's got a lot of creativity, though, down there.
Edwards misses. They're not just been good. They've been dominant.
I mean, think about that. We keep talking about how tough the West is, and yet they have made it look easy.
And Gilgeous-Alexander makes it look easy as Mike Conley took a shot while committing the foul. Double whammy for the veteran.
But this is what he does. He can get to the spots on the floor that he wants. He's going to dictate the pace. They made the switch, right? He got a couple of fouls early.
In the right spot, Thompson. He couldn't finish on the corkscrew. Rebounded by Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-point lead for the Thunder. 3:35 to go in the 3rd. SGA, he's clever.
A good contest there on Wembanyama.
He didn't allow him to get deep to that deep post position.
Shai caught inside.
In the corner, Holiday hangs on the iron. Boy, Murray had timed his jump beautifully and then just took that extra skip. SGA comes the other way. 1-on-1. Breaks down Holiday, laid it in.
Off the tween, Gilgeous-Alexander raises up and got an auspicious bounce.
Double that half court. You've seen him get doubled, just around the 3-point line.
Shai hanging in the air.
drive against Coop. Place it in.
Around and out, another rebound for Jalen Williams. Hails from Santa Clara, played 3 years there. Gilgeous-Alexander lay it up and in.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only 1 of 4 from the field. 3 points. Changes it there.
We're going 2 for 1, Kev.
And up comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in a hurry. Toe drag into a runner off the glass, up and in.
I tell you what, right now, SGA is just being the bus driver. He's taking everybody to school.
Shai up and under. That is just impossible to defend.
And then you don't. And this is off the dribble, folks. He picks up his dribble and waits for the traffic to go by, not clear up above. This is why he's one of the game's most lethal scorers.
Great body control.
Shai. Oh, kept his pivot foot down now.
Robinson Earl, he checks in. Boston, Trey Murphy, C.J. McCollum. And a little zone action. Another layup.
But the thing is, he's allowed to play too easily.
Nice athletic move from the big man. You're right, Clyde.
Like Wiggins around 9, Joe around 9, but when they get in games.
Oh, and Hart just picked up his second foul.
The Matador defense by Hart. Shai taking him to the hoop. Look at Hart looking. Shai cooking. There's the ill-advised foul. So he's at the line to shoot 1 as well.
How about this? 6 rebounds now for Mr. Hart.
Utah is 0 for 6 from deep. Shai goes right around the rookie on the right side.
So now it'll be the Thunder who gets the last shot of the third quarter. Shai Gilgeous puts it into second gear. And able to score right at the top bucket.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now the front runner for the league's most valuable player. He splits the doubling.
Right here, just takes his time right there. Allen has to respect him on the perimeter, and you're right, he just blows by.
Get some stops with inside of 3 to play. That's the key. Can you stop them? They've already got 63 on the board. Good footwork.
Blocked by Eve. The Thunder will move quickly across the timeline as SGA. Got by George, easy move. To the top. This is where you have to honor all the different things that SGA can do.
This first half for Cleveland.
Garland's got 11 in the corner now. Gilgeous-Alexander drives, lays it in.
Time. And how about that step through? Great footwork. Don't foul. You're up by 9. And you don't have a foul to give. Gilgeous-Alexander, oh brother. He's going to the free throw line with 3.1 to play in the half.
Him and Luka, their ability to get to the rim and not be sped up.
Whoop, they turn the Pistons over here. Gilgeous-Alexander to forecourt. Robinson go to the basket, lays it up, lays it in.
And what's impressive, there's no let-up ever from OKC. They may not make shots offensively, but the commitment to defense.
This guy is almost at half court. He has really hit some beautiful shots here.
Shai, too much speed. Just a missed layup there by Edwards. Can the Thunder take advantage?
Nice play.
Shai attacks and goes right at Cleveland, scores with a left hand.
SGA splitting 2 Wizards. Getting inside with a tough left hand.
But I look at this Pelicans team, they're on an 8-game losing streak as Shai drives in, a lot of contact. When the ball is intended for the big post player.
Right, anybody steps on the floor is able to do that as well.
Shai right through a couple of defensive players. He's going to get the roll as that one drops in. And it just goes to show what a high processor he is.
Yeah, and trusting in his teammates, too. Well, that's a nice move by Shai, my goodness.
Murphy has shown the jump from last year to this year needs to be studied.
It's dramatic. Gilgeous-Alexander going to the line.
You think you got him? You think you got good defense? He just keeps coming. You can ride him all the way to the paint. At some point in time, he's going to get what he wants, and that's what he gets at the end.
A little out of character in terms of the offense, the ball movement, not quite what we're accustomed to seeing.
Thunder have hit 4 of 13. They build on those numbers.
You see here, great job on the attack. You see he's able to turn that corner. With Larry Dance, you've got to take that baseline away, knowing your help is towards the middle.
As his shooting has not been there. SGA makes the decision to go to the cup, gets fouled, plus the spin move.
Sometimes you just got to say, Coach, I did the best I could because I'm an all-defensive player, but this is just a guy who's just a little bit better with the basketball.
But it's the Thunder coming out of the fray with it. Here comes Gilgeous-Alexander, the body bumper, he lays it in.
One thing we knew is that the physicality was going to pick up and show with the impact.
Now again, with another miss, 1 of 10, and 0 of 5 from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander in the defense of Murphy and scoops it home.
They're 3-0, Mavs 1-2. Hardy drives into a crowd, tried to draw a foul, and headed the other way with it, Oklahoma City. They lead by 1. Down the lane, Shai lays it in.
The tip on it. Thunder, as a result, bring it the other way. SGA up the center of the court, crossing over, going left, bringing it back to the right, and scores on the river.
On the bounce, Hawks turn it again. Shai Gilgeous.
Oh, man, he is a freak, man. Because that was a good drive by Wiggins. He actually found him on that play, and good poke away and steal by Shai. Thunder gaining some momentum here.
A little stutter step, the hesitation, SGA down the lane.
So Andrew, #1 pick out of Kansas. Aaron Wiggins, 55th pick out of Maryland. Year 4, who said not related. Slithering, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He did a good job of getting rid of the ball to the right guy.
Melton, and he can't slow down SGA.
On Jalen Williams.
He has those quick 5 points and he's only scored 1 bucket since.
Quick first step.
76% from the line, misses that. Jackson kept it alive. Gilgeous-Alexander has it. Oh, ball fake and a slam.
Go for Bain, time for SGA. Gives the clock a check as he crosses the timeline at 3. Makes his move on Kennard, off balance, and he grinds into the scoop.
Lulls you to sleep. Then you think he's going to step back for a 3. He goes all the way to the bucket and does a back-footed layup. The last couple of minutes is that the Knicks have been able to slow the Thunder down, get them into a half-court game, which is to their advantage. And I see that quick play on a made basket.
As we noted, one of the many players for Boston who averages in double digits.
Well, they're not going to pass up an open 3, and they're not going to pass up pretty much a contested 3.
Shai right down the lane, going through that Boston defense. 2 more for San Antonio. Shai crosses up Sohan in with the left hand. Porzingis listed at 7-3. As SGA cut through the defense and bodies on him, and he's still able to score using his strength.
What was unique about that play, it wasn't a lob. It was like a little drop shot.
Oh, SGA, too much strength.
Brown is open. Misses on a 3-ball. Break opportunity. Nuggets trying to get back. Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to do it himself. SGA. Impressive lay-in.
Elite defense on display and elite offense. Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done here at home.
Jabari Smith back up and rolls off the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander, who's a very good rebounder for a guard. On the run, goes reverse, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound from Wallace. Dort gets a clean look. High, arcing shot is good.
Feed it inside and bounce off of Jokic. Turnover. Look, Russell Westbrook is in. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go and puts some English on it. The Canadian.
And again, similar with Shai, the second unit, you see Jalen in, and these are the times where you want him to be very aggressive offensively.
And 1. Got Green to bite there on the ball fake. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will toe the line again, where he's basically automatic.
And that's the thing about Shai. He hits tough, contested shots, and once he got in the lane, he was patient. He worked early in his career with the great Sam Cassell, former Rocket, and he just took his game to another level now.
No good. Hartenstein the board. Rebounding numbers in favor of Denver. The drive and deuce for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're getting every loose ball as well. SGA down the lane. Shot blocked by Edwards.
Into the fall. He thought there was contact. SGA in the front court. Goes against Shepard. Layup is good.
Scored in over 3 minutes now.
The rookie. Nice beat inside. Hart shot blocked by Jalen Williams. Final seconds. Here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander. Another easy bucket at the buzzer.
Run buster.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh! Sweet move.
Thunder trying to break the seal. Finally, something falls. And they're not going to have a chance to chip into the lead here. Turned over and cashed in.
Knicks cannot get a fortuitous bounce.
2 for 14 from 3.
Shai spinning, winning into the paint again.
And the floater.
Shoot the ball a little bit better, but a slow start here for both teams. As Shai finds a crease.
SGA gets it across quickly. Working on Anderson. Down the lane and throws it down.
Anytime it's Curry or Thompson not taking a shot, you win. Shai getting downhill. Shai.
In game 4, as Gordon misses on the jumper, Gilgeous-Alexander accelerates and scores.
Well, not right now.
But all 4 misses for Minnesota. This time SGA.
And it's rebounded by Gilgeous-Alexander. Chance to tie or take the lead. That's for the tie.
We're looking behind him to make sure that he wasn't going to lose possession as Shai goes right around Brown, left hand.
Sharp coming off a double-double, 11 points, 12 rebounds, the 112-101 loss to Houston on Wednesday night. Oh, what a spin! Gilgeous-Alexander!
Lots of contact there.
Edwards falls down, looks, then Taylor as he goes up the floor. SGA spins and an easy bucket. He wants at the hoop. Show him a little 1-2 right there.
Shake. DiVincenzo floats it into Randall. Stolen by Lou Dort. Alexander Walker with the foul. Counted and one. His cousin fouled him, and SGA with a chance for a three-point play.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you. Watch how quickly, he doesn't even have a chance to turn around, and that ball is stripped cleanly, and then you get it to SGA. With the left, he finished through the contact. That is the MVP.
And he can definitely turn back the clock, and there is SGA.
Shai Gilgeous on the drive. Got it in.
They got the defensive message, I think, in that timeout. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to the goal.
Excuse me, that was huge. As SGA put it on the floor, goes.
Lakers are thinking, hey, we can win this game.
And Wiggins consolidates the miss.
This is good activity from the Thunder. It seems like the energy is there.
So the Thunder defense is starting to stiffen up here. After starting 10 out of 11, the Lakers.
Second free throw in. The first was perfect. He has 13. Pistons by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander double clutch to the basket.
There's some gimmies on that play. This is point blank range.
Shai, the reverse, no. Chris Paul, a 9-time All-Star. Rookie of the Year back in 2006. Alexander to the basket.
And I like that. See, that's a big time play by Wiggins. I know it looks small there, folks, but to chase down that loose ball.
Shai, hard drive, hard finish.
Shai puts his head down, goes right to the cup.
Gilgeous-Alexander goes right at Dunn, the rookie. Thought he got fouled, banks it home.
What great defensive plays we're seeing from Zeke Naji, getting up sky high to block shots.
This is something that we haven't seen a whole lot of.
as Gilgeous-Alexander maneuvering inside for the bucket and a foul.
No, Mark will like this. Struggling from the three-point line. Put him in a different position. Put him closer to the basket.
Smith, his first field goal.
Ish whirling and dirling and then fading away.
Gilgeous-Alexander was hoping for a foul call, didn't get one, still scored the goal.
Dribble that much like that on plays anymore? As SGA putting his head down and able to finish.
More field goal attempts than Lebanon in the first game, and it is through their defense, their offensive rebound, and all those things.
Backs in, tries to split the defense and lost the ball. Foul, bucket, count it, and one. Some Shai sizzle here on the fourth. The lead is 13.
Playing off misses, their defensive pressure just trying to get you into tempo. I don't know how he completes this play, folks. Takes some contact early. He's on his knees, and he is somehow going to get his shoulders square. There's the bump that makes him lose balance. Falling down to the top of that left side gives it a chance. That's ridiculous.
They would talk about it, how to handle things, how to process. But he just said he was blown away by how his young crew handled everything last year. And part of it is because of that man.
The misfire. Nick Richards was teammates at Kentucky with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's easy.
The Hornets here in this first half of basketball. That's just a straight line drive. Josh put that ball where no one else could get it. But Chet. I mean, very few guys can catch that ball like that on the fly with one hand.
He's told his teammates to throw it up there. Now the speed.
That's what length will do for you. Nick Smith Jr. knew that Holmgren was lurking.
Yeah, you shouldn't try to shoot it over. You go long with it.
This is the 3rd and 1 for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, look at him keep control of that ball.
And the 11-3 Thunder the other way with Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll dance on Champagne. Jab stepping, faking, leans, goes up and down.
Trying to get to his offense.
29 for Doncic. SGA slithers inside.
Tonight, marketing, the other night you got Scotty Barnes. Maybe Doncic's weekend as Shai does the Shai magic.
Holmgren so tall. That's 7-1. There's a drive and a reach and a bucket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got 12. Has been in a little bit of a shooting slump of late as Gilgeous-Alexander scores in a foul.
Jazz give it away. There's the drive.
Missed by Horton Tucker.
Sometimes his points are loud and sometimes they're just quiet.
Bard coming down, helping out in the rebounding. Shai, 3 players around him. Little up and under, still able to get it up.
How he plays big. Yeah, and he communicates. You can see Gapper going back, getting the defense set. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Went for the spin with the left hand. And Holmgren did enough to affect the shot. SGA once again. What a move.
And Clint just doing his thing on the glass.
Back to a 15-point lead. SGA.
After a made field goal. Love how the Wizards got the ball out of the net.
What about this OKC team? They have no panic, and they do have that killer instinct.
Gilgeous-Alexander scooping it up.
couldn't get it to fall. Neesmith on SGA, trying to get rid of him. Pulls up, jumper's good. Rick Carlisle is hot.
And Shai, just like all great events in history, you just witnessed this. That mid-range pull-up you can't contest.
Thunder control the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander at the wheel. He's just so smooth. Almost nonchalant looking. He makes it look easy.
And he stares down the bench.
Looking over.
Porter now 1 of 9 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander fades and hits.
So another double, a timely double. And J-Dub been challenged to get back to Kevin Durant. Such good defense.
There's the spot.
But watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So efficient with the dribble, gets to his spot. And the best part is how efficient it was, Mike. I mean, that's very few seconds off the clock. That's how explosive he is.
Under 2 to play. Thunder hanging on to a 6-point lead. SGA pulls up, knocks it down. The mid-range assassin does it again.
Mitchell. Now OKC has completely seized control of this game. Fully we're in control. Early on. Still unfair moves from SGA.
Joe up ahead to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rises up at 6'6", and that's the other part of his game.
First of all, SGA, this is a tough shot right there. The help defense coming, but able to elevate, get to his spot.
Ready to go.
What defense by Dort. And Doncic is 1 of 7. It'll trickle in.
While it didn't work out there, Mike, you're starting to see the Minnesota size. When Hartenstein is away from the rim, those bigs from Minnesota can eat.
Lethal from mid-range.
Look, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he is one of the most difficult guys to guard.
I think last year, getting into the postseason, they won the first round, the OKC Thunder. They were in a tough matchup in the second round, lost to Dallas. As SGA makes it look too easy.
He thrives in the paint, and I like his activity early.
Denver opens up 4 of 8 from the field. They have a 9-4 lead. Gilgeous-Alexander shows it and scores it.
One of those free throws you're happy it's the first one and not the second one.
SGA, pretty spin move.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. He's taken just 1 shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander pulls the string on Champagnie.
Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just creating space on the dribble. Can get wherever he wants.
He drives inside. Well defended. Holmgren and Caruso right there. The Thunder a chance to take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive, pulls back. Baseline jumper's good. OKC with their first lead of the second half. And a timeout call from Indiana. 29 points. Clutch buckets from the NBA MVP.
And Shai, little push-off, slips, and he steps back into another time zone. That midi master taking the lead by 1 with 2 to go.
Tyus Jones misfires. All 4 field goal attempts for Phoenix from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander, he loves that spot.
Some space, loses his footing, brings the ball down, and the Thunder take advantage. It's blocked inside. Gilgeous-Alexander the other way. Great defense by Dunn, just better offense by Gilgeous-Alexander. What else can you do?
You'll be dealing with that entire night. Deflections.
Oh, wow. 11 to go. SGA dancing.
That was more like the samba, Chris.
Sometimes Washington's in such a hurry to get out in transition. The Thunder know that.
On the dribbling, SGA got to his spot, and the wizardry, absolutely beautiful.
Man, how about that move by SGA? Folks, you got to Google this guy's name. His name was Earl of Pearl Monroe.
Wow, impressive transition defense.
SGA, the crossover into a drifting fadeaway, velvet touch baseline Jimmy. Nothing but net.
Yeah, you.
There we go.
There's no way he was not going to play here tonight.
Jackson contests the shot. The two cousins battling right there.
Easy too. Shai.
Everything is going in for Luka Doncic. 18 points. SGA on the other end.
Nope. Porter after it. No, can't get it. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The Thunder have been battling all night long. It has been a fight. But SGA, a rare chance where he's got some open shots. Shai gets it across midcourt. Veers right, pulls up, too strong.
Sohan airballed it. And a 2-for-1 scenario if the Thunder wanted. SGA giving Vassell work.
For Canada, Lou Dort with the 4 fouls did a good job not fouling, making the stop. Alexander, pull up.
33 for Lowry.
Turns the basketball over. Isaiah Joe coming up with it. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, good defense. Uh-oh.
SGA with says better hold.
SGA in transition. Pull up from the dotted line. Gets his own miss. Goes back up and scores.
Both teams in the penalty situation. Every foul now will be 2 shots at the line. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up and knocks it down.
No Jalen Williams, no Chet Holmgren. Makes the job seemingly a little easier, but the Clippers have had issues here in this second quarter, especially with second efforts. Caruso in the corner for 3. Second time that has happened in just a minute.
Little mid-range step back.
He's got that kind of unorthodox flat-footed shot, but it's very effective. He's in season 9, folks.
There's college ball at Virginia. SGA going to work on the rookie.
Oklahoma City down 21-15. Gilgeous-Alexander loves that spot. And just
had the step on Cason Wallace. It was SGA who picked up that foul. And the Thunder come right back. The rebound to Jalen Williams. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, fade away.
They had the double team for Chet Holmgren all the time. He has trouble with guys physically backing him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, as he come out in this second half.
A 2-for-1 opportunity for the Thunder, and they'll have it to start the fourth quarter as well. Momentum on their side.
Jalen Williams, 4 blocks on the night. Shai pulls up mid-range. That's good too.
Thunder have not won a game in this in-season tournament. They're 0-2. Must win tonight if they want to stay alive. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you notice Donovan Mitchell out early. This is a part of the lowering his minutes, allowing Darius Garland to field the ball and be the point guard in a more traditional way.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Hardenstein clears over to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander on the baseline.
This team, John, 15 steals last night. They averaged over 12 steals a game.
Yeah, they force a ton of turnovers. And how about that? SGA rebounding his own miss with the lay-in.
Rebound battle for it. It's claimed by Williams. Largest lead has been 14 for the Mavericks. Thunder are 1 of 10 from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander got it.
He's one of those guys got the total package.
Shai stops on the dime, pulls up and sticks to mid-range.
Edwards throws it right to Jalen Williams. Chance to tie or take the lead for OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander, number of moves, ties it up.
You know, Drew, in this new opportunity for Jordan coming off the bench, it is really key for him.
To Holmgren, of course, went to Gonzaga for a year. Didn't play at all last season.
Gilgeous-Alexander. What else is new?
Number 1 in the NBA in three-pointers made and attempted. Gilgeous-Alexander drives it. Conley. Baseline jumper. Got it.
Out trots Gilgeous-Alexander. Under 3 to go here in the half.
Pursued by Jerome. Hangs, fires, and scores.
And alive, and Chet looked around and said, yep, it's still in bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander double pumps a shot. And off the rim, tapped up nuts once, twice. Kicks it out. Gilgeous-Alexander. The baseline jumper.
Off the floor to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pounds that dribble to the paint. Stops on a dime, fires and fills it.
And it's hard to figure that out, too, between offensive players. One has to stop and wait for that screen to come over.
Where the Hawks just keep putting Dyson in.
Little confusion there from Oklahoma City on where they wanted to force it on that pick and roll. Murray clear lane to the basket.
Murray now has 9. Beautiful fake, it rattles in.
Controlled by Avery Bradley. Clippers push the other way. The rookie's baseline jumper.
Someone outside of Giannis and Dame, who has the ability to be able to do that, has to get comfortable in that role with the Bucks. Gilgeous-Alexander rises again, quiet in the crowd.
He listed at 6'6", Hawkes listed at 6'6", but Hawkes is 23. He's not playing like a normal rookie. Shai wants it in, wants a little bit more. Martin scores over the top of Martin.
Get that, too, when you get an offensive rebound. Trust me, I know. You don't always get 2 points. You're looking to kick it out to somebody.
You're instructed to 3 feet behind the line.
You'll take that because it's rare that they've shot out of sequence.
And Shai, that time, had to work for it. Shots like that usually going down haven't, but that one does. Back to a one-possession game.
Giddy the rebound. SGA drives on Collins. Mid-range shot. Baseline got it. Back-to-back buckets.
Here's Shai into the front court. Shai. Fading. Got it.
Using that size. Got to it quickest.
It almost feels like, Devin, that the best shot for the Mavericks tonight is a missed shot. Let AD go work inside. Going to work here around the free throw line. As Skin said earlier, he does it so well.
And Olynyk, a rare miss. Just his second miss of the game. He was 6 of 7 prior to that. Toronto had shot it at 56%. There's SGA in the pull-up.
Right there in the face of Brown. Missed the turnaround shot. It's been the Thunder defense that has been the catapult for this 17-point lead. And Shai trying to increase it.
Shooting it at a high clip.
Both teams 5 for 8 from beyond the arc. SGA, automatic.
But for him, I mean, he knocked down shots early, but he was diving on the floor, and he grabbed 8 rebounds, a couple of them two-handed rebounds. He was very, very good.
Master of the mid-range, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'm going to ask that question anyway.
That's an excellent point, Mike.
I'm going to have that little pop quiz anyway with her.
Shai on the step back. Short.
The 3. Tried to feed Walker off his hands. And so the Jazz unable to convert.
Yeah,
in a 1-point game under 6 of play.
Yeah, unselfish decision, but Keontae's got to shoot that.
That type of rhythm going, that double team coming at Shai. He just finds a way.
Did a good 3 moments ago. Not able to connect on that one.
Shai, the speed, the lead, the shot, the bounce, and it drops.
Shai corrals a king miss. Sacramento has looked human in recent offensive possessions as Shai barrels his way into the paint.
Rebounded by Dort into the hands of Gilgeous-Alexander. 5:20 to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander over Alexander Walker.
Out in transition. They've got numbers again. Shai manipulates the defense. Spins and scores. He and Sabonis both should have made the All-Star team this season as Shai goes to the floor.
Can't find the range tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Champagne.
He is lethal. So is SGA. Stops, pulls up, and hits.
Up the top of the backboard.
Oh, that's a shot that you practice playing horse. in the offseason.
21 for Fox.
And still looking to find that stroke.
Yeah, and that one he didn't hesitate. He got it up, just didn't knock it down. But again, that was a big opportunity. Could have cut it to 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the step back midi is pure.
OKC took control of this game midway through the second quarter, coming back and tying the game at 50. But not for long. SGA getting right to his spot.
Kenrich Williams getting some minutes again with the deflection. Another forced turnover. Game 3 was the first time in the entire playoffs that OKC's opponent had less turnovers than they did. Gilgeous-Alexander, nice spin move, jumper's good.
And a little force there on the defensive end. Jaylen Brown thought he got fouled. SGA pulls up.
Looks like Dennis Scott, is ready to go in the second half.
Yes, he has got off to a good start. Talking to Jamal Mosley quickly at halftime. He talked about the turnovers at SGA with a nice, smooth baseline fadeaway.
For 2. Thunder defense is locked in tonight. Spurs at 27% shooting thus far. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can Argentina make some inroads into this sizable Canadian lead? And look at that, can score in so many different ways.
Want to get your hand in the face of Tatum. That time he shot it over Dort.
And if he makes that shot, you can live with that because it's contested.
Shai once again kept the dribble alive and then goes into this.
That's 2 great defensive series by Canada.
SGA gets the key.
To the turn, the layup. Goes right around Washington, pulls up and scored.
Much better in the second half compared to the first half against the Clippers. Gafford missed it. Pretty good look. Set up by Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander. Tip in, no.
You got SGA with Lively. Step back shot, and SGA connects.
It's 5.5 to play in the opening 12. Gilgeous-Alexander on the switch. He's got Trey. Uses the space and makes the most of it.
Rebound number 3. A lot going on here just 3 minutes into this game. Shai defended by Sohan, fading away.
Went up with the left hand. SGA trying to back down. Shepard shoots over the top.
Shot doesn't go down, but great look there. And when Jalen Green's doubled, move the basketball and find an open shooter. That's going to end up paying off.
Contested jumper on the baseline goes down for SGA.
That's a great job by Dort because Zubac was ready to go up and get an easy score.
Shai, what a move.
And then Shai right here, one-on-one. And this is good defense, but the shiftiness.
A jump shot. Now Canada with an opportunity to run. They get it to the star. And nice little fade away.
Shai just cannot be.
4 turnovers already for the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander, baseline.
See how Mark Daigneault gets the 2 guards off the line and they send them back to the deep corner to give SGA space to run in transition like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the mid-range 2.
Shai bounces off the defense. Shai, that's almost automatic. The top shot.
George just done just an amazing job.
Gilgeous-Alexander knifing his way for that shot.
The Pelicans knocked down 2 shots. How about Evisi with the finger roll right there? A nice little touch from the big fella. He's coming off a 17-point, 11 rebound game by the #1 rated defense in the NBA. 19-3 OKC sprint right now. And a little light work for SGA. Shai's so good at being able to get guys off balance. And once he gets his shoulders past you, there's nothing you can do about it.
It's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jalen Williams has a smirk on his face, kind of looking at JV in that move.
What about that crossover right there by Gilgeous-Alexander?
They need someone else to get going. Outside of Giannis and Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander rising over Kuzma.
He bounces over to Denny. That ball came up high. It's up for grabs, and the Thunder have it. SGA surveys. Turns and looks. Kamara trying to contain. SGA step back.
He is single-handedly keeping Denver in this game. Shai spinning, foul, and able to bank it in.
And there's that little rake on the arm. Murray knew he did it, just walked away, shook his head, said, look, you know, the guy's spinning, he's dipping, and he's pumping. What do you want me to do? I got to go for something.
The Wolves have got to, you know, again, try to find some easier scoring.
SGA for three.
About 0 for 5. Yes, that's exactly right. I thought that one he should have shot in rhythm on the pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 3!
Coach.
8 straight!
Kevin, I need you to do me a favor and say, he's on fire!
Oh, he's on fire! 13 in the quarter. He cannot miss.
As we approach a minute remaining, what has turned into a high-scoring, fun game. Gilgeous-Alexander rattles into three.
Gilgeous-Alexander has the rebound. Coming off a 31-point game against New Orleans on Saturday. A three here is good.
Green with his first year with the Hornets. Came over from Dallas. SGA, step back.
And then you say, look, I know what he likes to do. Shai likes to drive. Well, not really. He can shoot the three, too.
And miss it again. Rebounded by Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one over Murray. He's fouled. Chance for 4.
We talked about his improved play this season, shooting the three ball for good measure, a little step back three, and Murray a late contest, tags him on the arm there, but the strength and concentration from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He lost the handle. Another turnover.
And this is when they're at their best.
Gilgeous-Alexander. He doesn't want to do that, but he'll do it when he's wide open.
Lou Dort's so good at that, keeping those rebounds in the air. If he can't grab it, he usually gives his teammates a chance. It's Gilgeous-Alexander, saucy.
Doncic will pick it up.
Reggie.
Intercepted by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here you talk about the OKC guards and their length.
Missing the three. Good rebound.
This will bring the house down.
Back to Shai. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA. He's got another one.
Going to need a lot of that drive and kick. That was a good drive by Trey. Got it to the right guy. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He couldn't quite see the basketball until it was too late.
If you said the Suns were going to have 11 turnovers, as Gilgeous-Alexander nails another three.
Walks a tightrope underneath, and he threw it right to Caruso. 8th turnover, SGA bangs in a three.
And what you don't want to happen just happened. SGA looks like he's heating up. Puts the Thunder up big.
G-Will.
He's really been a big voice of reason in that locker room and on the court. Fred VanVleet, who just took that shot.
Shai, little step back three.
All over Greece on defense. Difficult to even get a shot off. Ooh, Alexander with the shake. And nothing but net for 3. see Alexander getting anywhere he wants to on the floor right now. And hyped up. Just a quick little move, good balance, and he knocks it down.
But a good sequence, and Coward already making production off the bench with 8 and 4 boards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander well off the street.
Players. Şengün, frustration continues. This guy, one of the terrific young talents in the league, who's been playing great basketball.
As Gilgeous-Alexander connects. And the scoop, no good. Rebound, Jay Will, the Thunder have the basketball with an opportunity to go in front. Shai wants the three.
That's a bad man. That's why he's an all-star starter back-to-back years. And if there's any question about an MVP, he's going to show you right here as he just takes control and puts the Thunder ahead by 3 with authority.
Skips it over a little bit short, the miss by Dunn. What do you say? What do you say?
So the Brooklyn lead is 11. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back. No.
It's the inbound. Whitmore was blocked by SGA. This is fighting for the ball, secured by Youngblood.
They need more guys in there to fight with him. I mean, we saw 4 blue jerseys versus 1 and 2.
SGA thought about driving, decided to kick back and knocks down the 3.
Oh, rebound SGA. Wolves have to get it done defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander, step back, deep 3, swish.
Very last moment. That's good defense. That's really good offense. Shai banks it in. Good job doing it in front of Gobert, picking up that loose change off the floor.
Shai short, but it caroms right to him. And a fresh 14. Drives inside, hangs. Not going to get the roll, but he will get to the line.
Dark jerseys around him. Had nowhere to really go.
And Shai able to flash home that step back 3.
That's a big defensive stop by the Thunder.
Shai going to work. Step back shot. Ellis on him. And he puts it in. Fending off Sacramento. Plays like this.
Stop and pop from distance.
Ooh, tough.
Well, he tried to get a foul out of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. The home of Grady Dick. His family here on this Sunday. Just enough there to regain possession. Shai, little jab step 3, and he buries it from deep.
Right in front, and then Joe just, he made a shot of a dude shooting 46% from 3.
Absolutely. Bells are now 6 of 16 on their triples. It'll be Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a break down.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 2 games.
Open. Here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He stops. He fires. And hits.
Good. Tell you what, he better have Arkansas jumping. SGA, pull up 3.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2.
It was either AD or LeBron leading scorer for the Lakers last 2 nights. It has been D'Angelo. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Stops on that right ankle, misses a 3. Oklahoma City.
Doesn't do it there on the pull-up 3.
Wallace was very disciplined on that closeout.
Shai on the step back.
Couldn't finish. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll be out when the ball is dead. Takes a long 3.
With the NBA Cup, As the Thunder coming off that 4-game road trip, 3-1 on the West Coast. Shai steps into it, had a good look at the three.
Rebounded by Williams. Thunder still alive. SGA drops in a tray.
Papa got a brand new bag. He like James Brown. Just dancing out there with his feet. Thunder will take that, see if they can capitalize off that turnover. And yes, they do. Short and to the right shot by Daniels. It was wide open.
Thunder trailed by as many as 10.
Take the time and still get a 2 from 1. Gilgeous-Alexander with 25 and 7 assists. And make it 28.
By Shai to just retrieve that just in case there was a fingertip on it. That would have been Pistons basketball.
Shai, a little stopping block for the three.
Jalen Johnson, what a night he's put together.
SGA for 3. Good.
Once again, trying to find a little contact.
Well, he's the man of the moment for the Cavs.
Shai wants the three and got the three. They run Daniels off the three-point line. There's another deflection, another steal, and an Atlanta turnover.
That's back-to-back steals by Shai. That's why he led the NBA in steals last year, a season ago, while being the second leading scorer.
Now he's got the isolation, pulls up for the three. Holmgren able to volleyball it to himself. There's the cut from J-Dub. He's going to score over Capella on the scoop.
Pushes it up. And 2 possessions in a row going through Davis that come up empty for the Lakers. Shai, step back three, on the way, a little too strong.
Quick fire from 3. And the rebound to SGA.
And he is everywhere right now. Rebounds, block shots, points, you name it, folks.
Thunder going small. SGA on the pull-up. That three, no good. Karam's right back to him. Now he wants to drive in the lane, takes a bump, and he's got free throws coming up.
And did it with force. As Gilgeous-Alexander steps back, high arcing three, and got it to go.
3 Thunder fighting in there for the rebound.
Yeah, JV, he can take his time once he sets a solid pick and gets to that pocket.
SGA on a pull-up 3.
Newly instated Gordon Hayward, a 14-year veteran, is in the game and got the rebound, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander step back triple.
Watch SGA right now, getting in his rhythm, getting side step left. That's his thing. Stay into it, and then he'll pray about it. God, thank you for letting me out.
Bobby had something to say about that as well.
SGA pull-up 3. Off the back rim, Isaiah Joe collects the long board. Gilgeous-Alexander bumped by Portis.
And here comes Oklahoma City up by 1 now. Gilgeous-Alexander from deep.
Just showing you the big man can get up the floor and finish.
But there's Shai on the step back 3.
Allie, the Dallas Mavericks have had an illness going through this team for the last couple weeks.
On the move. Usually so good with that touch shot. SGA off the deck, pulls up. Just feasting, able to knock it away. SGA, space, pulls, no. Offensive rebound. Right back at it at the free throw line.
To rack them up. And here's another steal, this time carelessness by Jordan Poole with the basketball.
He has a propensity to do that. Shai adds another triple. Kenrich Williams and SGA. Nice little fourth quarter tandem here.
Good job. That's not allowing Curry to get to that shot. And it's leading to fast break opportunities.
And Joe sneaks in, able to tap it over to Wiggins. And a fresh 14. Dort, he is unloading from deep.
He is a dog. He comes up prepared every single night to play.
Pull back 3. To the Houston Rockets. SGA, step back 3, right over Shepherd.
0 for 2. Now you got to get stops.
So far an off night for Sexton. SGA back to work.
Oh, it's amazing to watch.
And they did a pretty good job down the stretch of trying to get in that play-in game. I mean, look at this, folks. This is a cool hand Luke move. You know,
downhill, and he misses the layup.
If I'm Shai, I'm running here. If I got the energy, I'm attacking.
Takes the 3 instead, and that's way short.
I tell you, the Magic have just not been able to knock anything down from downtown.
Shai knocks something from downtown.
He's been held to 1
point in this quarter, and that was that technical free throw.
Well, that's the adjustments I was talking about at half, as SGA is on fire right now.
Missed three by Russell. Neither team has been successful shooting outside shots in this quarter.
OKC, their largest lead of the game. SGA way short.
Gilgeous-Alexander with 22 points. Guarded by Vassell. Double team comes. Here's Isaiah Joe for three.
Getting the rebound, and this is a Thunder team you really don't want to get too far behind. When they take high percentage shots, they pass the ball well, as we saw there.
Gilgeous-Alexander works on Brogdon, gets to the baseline. Malcolm cuts him off. Hesitates back into the paint, fades and puts it in.
Shai decides to pull it back out. Did not want to go at Brogdon. Instead,
he's got such a soft touch. All right. We might have to work on that. Here's the king of drip up court right now. Gilgeous-Alexander going to measure Osman. Now the double team comes from Wesley. Williams off the mark. Williams with the follow.
Hasn't happened much lately. Can't knock it down. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Drinks on him this time. Into the lane he goes. Counted and one.
Doesn't matter who's on Shai. He just goes away from where the secondary defender is trying to get in help position and gets into the paint and throws up the little floater over AD for a three-point opportunity.
And a turnover. It's going to be the Raptors first.
In that time, the Raptors had an opportunity. We're trying to with the greedy big handoff action.
Holmgren right to the iron.
Underlook the push. Gilgeous-Alexander falling away. Off the glass, banks it home.
Dante DiVincenzo is an excellent defender, but he gets to his spot, and ladies and gentlemen, he is a midi master. This is what he does. He gets to his spot, posts up, and there's just no defense. There's nothing you can do. That's why he loves those middies.
Josh Giddey with his 9th career triple-double, the first one of the season. Got that rebound 2 misses ago.
Look at all the attention he gets with 3 red shirts.
And Horton's heavy 3 rims out. Reload shot there for SGA. Not going to miss that time. Gobert able to tap it, but to a Thunder player, it's SGA. Has the height advantage here in the post. Already beat his cousin one time. There's the second.
SGA, watched by his cousin. Little tough fade, good contest. SGA scores anyway.
You know, it's one of those dribbles that I'm just going to take a dribble, bounce, draw you in, and then take the shot I want.
And Canada are on top right now.
Inside for Barrett, lovely pass.
When they start to really put the pressure on you, because they can continue to get the stops on the defensive side, but then they have a special player in SGA.
Mitchell now just 1 of 9 from the field, yet Cleveland leads by 1. That is a great sign for the Cavaliers. Jalen Williams. Archstein.
And back comes SGA. Sexton on his backside. The jumper comes off.
They don't, because they don't want to see Siakam post up. And then see Siakam bank a 3 in, that helps them tremendously.
It is a 10-0 lead as Gilgeous-Alexander gets Oklahoma City on the board.
Both teams misfiring now. Shai trying to get going.
Gilgeous-Alexander often starts games where he gets his teammates involved. Turns, shoots, and scores there.
And that is Brandon Ingram. Z and Brandon Wright at 22 a game. Going to be Gilgeous-Alexander. Help is on the way. And a good job by Jonas. Now, Lou Dort, he's been hot from beyond the arc. And he gets it right away.
Spurs with 5 in double figures. 4 starters and Johnson off the bench, led by Wemby's 20. OKC 21 for Holmgren, 17 for SGA.
Thunder are the top shot blocking team in the NBA. It's 6.6 swats a night. SGA. Are you kidding?
SGA with the shake and the fade. Here's that. Okay, no one-on-one coverage. I mean, you know, he turns one way, steps through the other way on a fade.
Poole has been quiet in this one, just 5 out of 13. Chet Holmgren gets the rebound. That's double-double number 16. Ty Josh Giddey, OKC record for rookies. Cason Wallace, that's a fly from deep.
Shai's left coming into play again.
Green out of the backcourt with it. Muscles his way up into the smaller guard.
And Holmgren pursues it well. Larry was trying to get to it. 3-point game. Pels matching their largest lead of the game. That's how much of a struggle it's been.
Good hit by Larry.
Yeah.
But CJ has to stay. CJ has to stay there, though.
Instead, it's a layup.
CJ left.
Slices his way in there, the former Thunder. Shai slings it, Joe. Test it.
That jumper off the mark.
Good transition defense by Cleveland. Gilgeous-Alexander feels a little bump and throws it in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, kudos to him, as well as Jay Will. And also Ihart.
Shai, tough turnaround on the baseline, and he makes it look easy.
Just sort of lulls into that 3. And the Philly offense has really dried up here over the last couple of minutes.
And they're giving one look at the rim, too, on those second chance points.
Shai can do that all game long if he wants to.
And the rebound captured by the Thunder. And here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 6'6" guard, 6th year out of Kentucky. And one of the very best in the business. In and out.
Rebound to Dort. Shai Gilgeous slips it up and in.
And it comes off to OKC.
Great job by Chet to tap that to his teammate because Nurkic was lurking.
Gilgeous-Alexander going to back down Lee. Holmgren cross court. One more into the corner. Tough 3. And the bucket good by Wallace.
Out by the defense and then goes up for the reverse. Impressive athleticism from the big fella. And they're going to call defensive 3 seconds. And immediately it's George on the turnaround, no good. But good news to see Jalen Williams has returned after turning that ankle early in this quarter. They missed a ton of time. SGA has been quiet offensively, not that time. And And there is a weak side rebound into the hands of SGA.
Now, what I'm loving so far about these numbers here is that Curry has not taken a field goal attempt.
Holmgren on the cut. Beautiful play.
Rozier will fight fire with fire. He'll come at SGA. And you know SGA will do the same. Missing the flip.
Jet down the lane to Daniels, and the Hawks turn it over. Oklahoma City excellent defensively. Holmgren, another three.
Kenrich Williams at the scorer's table for the Thunder. Backdoor. Holmgren had it knocked away.
Like he got pushed in the back a bit there. They were so aggressive on the ball, just crowding Miami shooters on that perimeter.
A double SGA, the missed shot by Isaiah Joe.
Toward the bench area as of yet. Hachimura spin move again. Kaysen Wallace takes it away.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Lakers. OKC couldn't convert on the first one, but they'll get another opportunity right here.
10th turnover. Oklahoma City leads the league at nearly 12 steals per game, and Lou Dort cans another triple.
Last 4 fourth quarters. Hartenstein with the pack on Renaud.
He had that the whole way. My goodness.
SGA wasted no time. Hangs in the air. No good. Tapped out by Hartenstein. And you get a fresh 14. Dort. Extra pass. Joe drives. Kicks. Dort. Open. Fires. And he connects. And it's tapped over to SGA.
Those tap outs are leading to those transition opportunities. Kind of getting the Warriors a little discombobulated defensively.
Boy, SGA once again got inside, went for the bank, and a fresh 14. They'll send it right back to him. He's got a huge advantage with Moody. Back up top, Wallace slips underneath.
And right to SGA as we hit the 5-minute mark. SGA spins. Gobert looking to help, taking his time, falling away. It's up, it's good. SGA playing like an MVP.
Into the hands of Wiggins. SGA, KCP on him. Gilgeous-Alexander turns on Payne. Hits a turnaround jumper.
Barnes dislodged from the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander backs down Fox. And he gives it right back.
Hawks trying to get it going from three-point land. So far, 4 of 10. Daniels again with the matchup against the MVP. And one.
Oh, man.
What a tough shot that he made look easy.
Again, he's just an unguardable guy, one-on-one. I mean, he has so many tools in his toolbox that he can use. You look at, he just creates the space, a little step back, gets hit on arm, and that thing hit nothing but the net.
That is something you would not think would decline with age. He's just really struggled shooting the ball as he's gotten later in his career.
Westbrook digs in against Gilgeous-Alexander. No double, one-on-one, fade. Tapped out. Caruso keeps it alive. Extended possession. Ball on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Green launches in and out. Gilgeous-Alexander down the other end. Pulling away. Shot is good.
From 3, and that was a clutch triple there. Caruso's at the scorer's table to check in.
And the defense of the Thunder has picked up some tough looks for the Jazz.
They roll it out to Dort.
Williams and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a dynamic duo. 43 games this season in which both of them have scored 20-plus.
A loose ball to the hands of SGA. 90 seconds left to play in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander spinning baseline hits the side of the backboard.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Look, BC's got a tough job. Look at who he's guarding. He's got Shai Gilgeous. Bobby, good job loading up, but he is working on the defensive end. He's got to go to the best player
on a lot of nights. He's got to make shots too, and I like that he's getting those close ones, keeping himself in rhythm.
Daniel's play could have been more of an exclamation point.
Right.
The glass is completely underrated. Very effective by C.J. McCollum.
There's SGA working against Daniel. Spins and got it to fall.
Here's a long shot from the side. Won't go by Grimes. With Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just a 2-point second quarter. Works on Doncic. Hartenstein.
They're doubling straight down and rotating right away, and that time from Murray. So double from the top, right away a rotation. Somebody else got to move.
Gilgeous-Alexander bangs into the lane and puts it away.
Williams grabs it. 10-point lead for OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander going to work against Irving. Jalen Williams ready.
The free throw would fall for Jaden Ivey. We have 3.5 to play in the half. The Pistons are up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander comes through and scores off the window.
Rimming out. Rebounded by Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked up by Irving. Williams, ball movement. Joe, extra. Fly by Jones. He blocks it.
Tracked down by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bradley Beal will come back in for Phoenix at the next break. Backing down is Gilgeous-Alexander. That's that mid-range game. Unstoppable.
Bad pass stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA bumped by Edwards. Now brings it back out. Turn, shoots, can't get it.
With a sizable lead and his 26 points. And on the side, Gilgeous-Alexander with his 31. Bumping into Daniels. Creeping his way closer. And getting the 2.
The 22nd turnover for the T-Wolves.
And they're putting a small on Rudy Gobert. So whenever he comes up to set a screen, it's a simple switch.
Dort, Holmgren, spins, drives, cross-court, Caruso, inside, SGA jumper, won't go.
Robertson Earl couldn't get to the loose ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander coming up the wing. Sees 2 bodies, double team. Isaiah Joe stares down Boston. 7 on the shot clock for Williams. Tween cross and a step back into the corner. Wallace for 3.
Four minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Giddey, open 3, short. If there's one thing you know about T.J. McConnell, he can score, yes, but he's always trying to pass first.
That's right, absolutely.
Shai, physical shot, got it up over Shepard.
4 of 11
See,
now.
you got to get back and build a wall. You got to get back and build a wall. So, like, I love what Carlo did there.
Yeah, trap him.
Right.
Get it out of his hands. Dort, not a corner. A wing 3.
Missed the layup on the runner. And Shai sprinting up the floor. Trying to back down the rookie. Zay Collier. Tough step back shot.
It comes off too strong, and SGA now playmaking into front court. Backing down on Tamani into a fade.
Gilgeous-Alexander the other way, 21 points. He leads all scorers. He'll chisel his way into Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander tries. Wendell Carter was there on a foul. Shai goes down. Carter picked up his fifth.
I don't know why Wendell Carter's doing that. Make him take a tough shot. It's like he doesn't miss free throws. The guy's a great free throw shooter, almost 90%.
Dort got in there. And now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander behind his back.
See, but here's the issue. Here's the issue that you run. And me and David Wesley talked about this on the pregame show. You need to guard, have the same defensive discipline against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander that you have against Giannis Antetokounmpo. So if you are Jonas Valanciunas, you can't be behind the play. You have to get back. He has to see multiple bodies. He is that good in transition.
He's getting good looks. Those last two that he missed, he was able to square up, shoot good shots, just not falling, but some good looks.
SGA, pump fake, tried to go up and over the backboard like Drew Holiday.
How many different herky-jerky movements, going left, going right, crossing. Get that up and under, then he knows he's got a guy, and boy, he knows how to get fouled.
Yeah, leads the league in drives per game for the 4th straight year. Does it about 23, 24 times. And it's not just he's made it a skill and an art, because you know it's coming. It's kind of like Giannis. You know it's coming. You just got to try to stop it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, you run into people, you're going to get a whistle. That's today's game. So he's going to the free throw line.
You're right, and that's a smart way to play, though. That's a smart way to play. You know, what you're doing is you're the aggressor offensively, and you're forcing the referee, because GT got 2 hands on that ball.
And he lost it.
Right, and you're forcing the referee to make that call, though, if you're Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jokic fakes on the pass, and that's rejected by Holmgren. Leads to an opportunity on the other end. A foul is called on Brown, and Gilgeous-Alexander goes down.
How about his night offensively? Craig, we talked about it in the open. Efficient basketball here from Jalen Green, and this is a different ball club when he plays like that.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets tripped up and fouled.
And Shai's so tough. He just finds those angles. He makes you pay, and nothing worse than a patient guard.
Looking for his shot a little bit earlier tonight than he did in that Orlando win on Wednesday, with his heavy lifting of scoring in the second half.
And you just see what makes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander so dangerous. He's got the ball on a string. Ajax, you just love his energy, his physicality. He's out there, but there's no question. Shai Gilgeous is out there. He's teaching.
Andre Jackson Jr. just stuck in the SGA blender right there. He got him backing off and then moving forward and up in the air.
Oh, my goodness.
Off the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander boards it. Gilgeous-Alexander still has it. Double clutcher, bumped and fouled.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander always on the attack, looking to score. Dangerous with the basketball in his hands for sure.
SGA going to try and walk down Ellis. Ellis standing his ground, spin. Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you do during that break to stay sharp is so important.
Gordon coughs it up. Gilgeous-Alexander is going to go right down the middle and miss it. Offensive rebound, and he draws the foul.
Zach LaVine knocks down the jumper for his first points of the game. SGA getting fouled again.
Rebounded by Holmgren. Nets have missed their last 5 shots. And Gilgeous-Alexander draws the foul.
Very much able to get that ball as it's on his way up, and then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the other end hits the deck.
For the Thunder, and excellent defense. Wallace with the block against Heel.
Gilgeous-Alexander driving and a reach-around foul on Payton.
Isaiah Joe flying high for the board. Coming to the end of the first quarter. It's under by a point, and Reeves fouls Gilgeous-Alexander.
Van Vliet, Dort, second effort, contest that shot after the initial head fake. That's what these two teams do.
It's multiple efforts.
There's a miss from 3. Denver, one of the top three-point shooting teams in the NBA. SGA down the lane, the contact, and he's going to get 2 free throws.
Off the miss, Williams.
Remade it, like reworked his technique.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gilgeous-Alexander working against Lee. Drew the foul on the baseline on Saban Lee, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Pistons by 1, 20-19. Gilgeous-Alexander, nice up fake, drew some contact, missed the shot, hits the floor.
He's got all the stuff, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got the pull up, he got the pump fake, he can take it to the basket, he's stronger than he looks.
Conchar cutting toward the basket, lost the ball. Picked up by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA drives at Spencer and draws a foul. Better catch another break on that open look. Shai right past Badoon. Oh, what a move. Little hesitation. The Clippers can't slow him down.
Rockets have gotten very few offensive rebounds in this second quarter. Could have done a good job of just game tackling it.
Dried up defensively. Giddey caught it on the baseline. It was headed out of bounds.
Foul was called on Lou Dort on that last possession.
Mikal Bridges leads the league in corner three-pointers. Here comes SGA like a blur. Is this the year that Gilgeous-Alexander finally wins that MVP award?
Here he is again. Gafford, attack mode, couldn't finish. It's a 5-on-4. Gafford now gets up. Gilgeous-Alexander shifting gears. Foul is called.
And smart right there from Gilgeous-Alexander, knowing Gafford was down. You had numbers, 4 guys back, and puts his head down once again. And you're trying to slide with him, and he's able to initiate that contact.
It'll be a softer schedule to start the season. It's going to get really tough come January.
Well, this is so important, especially at home.
Ooh. Foul is called.
You see that hard foul as it grazed there on the head of SGA.
And it's not the same man all night. Harden says, I don't care. I feel 26. And he has 22 in the game. SGA bumped by Jones on the move.
Bridges' shooting woes continue.
Gilgeous-Alexander drives, double team, and foul.
He's got 31. He's saying, I got us. Set the screen first that came off. Gilgeous-Alexander will get to the line.
Joe, they're doing exactly what James Borrego told Andrew Lopez at halftime. They are setting the tone defensively. He has a lot of space over here.
Yeah, there comes a double.
That's a good foul.
His game has grown over the last couple of years. Now in year number 4.
Not able to execute on that. How many all-ball blocks have we seen tonight from multiple players on OKC?
Extremely late whistle.
Yeah, that was a good look. The hesitation. Man, going to the free throw line. Pull up. Back iron, rebound. Williams on the backside. He'll turn the hook around and out. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Jalen Williams looking for the long outlet on the release. Caruso leaves it to SGA behind the back. He is fouled out on the floor.
SGA taking the bump. It doesn't fall.
Jokic left it short. He's now 2 of 8. Gilgeous-Alexander looking always to attack that heavy foot. Draws the hit. Rebounded by Joe. OKC held the Pelicans to an average of 89.5 points per game in the first round. Gilgeous-Alexander draws the foul. Those are the kind of anticipation plays that we have seen from the defense as Shai rumbling down the lane. He's going to get free throws. Loose ball and another 50-50 comes out to the Thunder.
And another time Alex Caruso knocks it away from Jokic so that a teammate can grab it. He's always around the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander got to his spot and draws the foul. And Utah goes back on top. Shai going right at a couple of defenders, and he's going to get 2 free throws.
24 points tonight for SGA. Reith trailing, hit 2 threes back in the second. That one won't go. Reith's actually hit 3 tonight and hit his first 3. SGA into the lane, plows into Grant, and a foul called, sending SGA to the deck.
After trailing by as many as 10 points, that's going to be a foul on Cleveland.
James, who's averaging 23 a game and 9 assists for the Clippers. 33 plus for this man. Change of direction, got hit at the top. Harden picks up his first.
Well, we're going to get other guys rebound. 4 guys running back. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's going to be a foul on Westbrook.
Gilgeous-Alexander wants to go one-on-one, goes right at his cousin inside. Layup no good. The tip misses as well. Rebound, knock loose, whistle, and more free throws.
Jalen was going to sit down right under the rim. He was running through, but I like the willingness to pass from the Rockets.
Wasn't like he had to reach out or stretch for it.
Gilgeous-Alexander off balance, and he'll head back to the line.
Ball blocked from behind by Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander to the basket.
You talk about that physical play, Michael, was one of your keys. Those are the kind of plays that you're going to have to match if you're OKC. You don't want him to get going. He misses another three. As he's been off on the night. Now 0 for 4 from deep. As Shai, that's going to be a foul.
9 straight scored by the Thunder. Grizzlies scored the first 9 of the game. It's been a game of runs. Gilgeous-Alexander through the lane, draws a foul.
Look at all the traffic around him. That time got tripped up. Few clean possessions the Raptors have been able to muster up in this first half.
Mitchell draped all over SGA, didn't get called for the foul initially, but does so on the second move from SGA.
And that's the part of his game that he needs to work on a lot.
Well, I like that he's even more confident taking that shot. The hesitation is there. Early in the season, he was a little hesitant.
Oh, nice little move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Got fouled by Whitmore. He'll get 2.
Now he's picking up his defense, guarding SGA. His defense again, big part of that blowout victory game 3. That time though, he picks up a foul.
Brunson hasn't done anything other than get to the free throw line where he's 10 out of 10. See if the Thunder go 2 for 1 here. SGA surveys. And now we're just getting whistle after whistle here in the third.
But how about the recovery? You're not giving up an easy 2 in a conference final.
Gilgeous-Alexander this time draws the foul.
He wanted a call. Chance to get a quick one, get it back, and the foul on the shot.
That's going to be 3 free throws for SGA.
So the officials talking things over. Ty Lue right at midcourt.
And they're going to take a look at this.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
After review, there is contact to the wrist on the shot. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful. Oklahoma City will be on the line shooting 3 free throws.
So it is not a successful coach's challenge because watch the wrist. Jones Jr. gets the wrist of SGA here, not hand to hand.
Having played a lot of minutes in that last series.
Westbrook, he tried to force it into Gordon. It's a turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander. He draws the foul.
Tipped off his miss. Boy, tough luck that time for Andrew Wiggins.
It's not his night. 1 of 9. 0 of 4 from 3.
I'm giving credit to the Thunder defense.
A couple of big bodies down low. That time Şengün on the turnaround, missed it. And Shai trying to drive, goes right to the cup, no good. And you get a whistle and a foul.
I misspoke earlier. Did not have toe surgery. They elected against surgery just to see if he could get himself back into the lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander is fouled.
It's SGA trying to go one-on-one against the rookie Bub Carrington. Driving the baseline, and Bub bumps him.
After that 3, he's got 11 out of the 14. As SGA is going to get hip checked by Lively. An excellent pass across the baseline to find Washington's best shooter in Kispert. That was a really nice find by the rookie as SGA is going to go to the free throw line.
Overcooked it. And here comes SGA out of the pack. And Westbrook commits the foul. Restricted area.
And that's where the Spurs are kind of getting some leverage now. Oh, that Sohan did not want to commit.
We mentioned it before, the mid-range shots have not fallen with regularity this year. So the song remains the same. Clippers by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander down the lane, a whistle and a foul.
Boy, in and out. Again, pinballs. His only points have come via the free throw line. Shai, it's going to be free throws for him.
Who is feeling it? Short on that one. 5 minutes to go. Gilgeous-Alexander thought he had a path to the basket. Now gets another one.
Nice fake. Gets in the paint, stripped and stolen by SGA. One man to beat. It's Toppin gets inside, and a foul.
And with the injuries right now with the Timberwolves, it's opened up the door for him, and he's taking advantage of it.
And another trip to the free throw line for SGA.
Holiday gets in deep, sees a double, ball deflected, and the Thunder come the other way.
Well, Drew had a teammate open that time, but it was Donovan. He was not going Donovan's direction, and that's where SGA is as dangerous as it gets in the game.
You see Shai looking at the official, said, I got hit.
Thunder, one of those teams, if they say they got fouled like SGA did there, is tracked down by SGA. Thunder had it down to 10 late in the second quarter before Orlando pushed it back up to 17 right before the half, and now Shai's going to go to the line.
That was the first foul on Baisley's second team foul, so the Nuggets back on top.
.2:20 to go. Gilgeous-Alexander on the attack, contact, and the foul.
He's got their most varied offensive skill set. That middle of the floor first jump shot big. Now he feels good.
Shot blocked for the foul. McDaniel's trying to put some pressure. Gilgeous-Alexander, the hesitation, another foul.
But about 5 minutes left to go. First quarter, SGA plays to the contact. They're going to say it's on the deck. And SGA trotting it up the floor. Trying to attack that Rockets defense. Little ball fake, got up there. But you get the feeling he's still got a lot of room in there. A lot of runway. Scratching the surface. What he's capable of is SGA's going to get fouled. And the tap over to Jones. Jones got minutes on Saturday night. In that environment in Memphis. Shai, he just got wiped out.
He missed it because he lost his concentration, thinking he was going to get an offensive foul. The ball was passed in the area where the guy's standing in the restricted area. It doesn't make.
Gobert with a big fist in there, but Canada come away with it. Gilgeous-Alexander is fouled.
By yourself! By yourself!
He was only going to miss a few games, and that's in fact what he did play with the mask. As Austin Rivers gets the ball stolen that time by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Fourth turnover for the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander, no. Don't earn a trip to the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander gathers. Going coast to coast.
Torian Prince. Prince blocked from behind. Gilgeous-Alexander, who led all NBA guards in blocks per game this year. Now drives, draws the foul.
Good look, just didn't knock it down. Alexander with the crossover.
He is now 1 for 10. 11-point game. And
Alexander. Nifty with the ball as anyone in this tournament. Taking and baking and drawing the foul.
And SGA is as dangerous as it gets in the game, making you foul him. And I know he gets a bad rap league-wide. Sometimes the fouls are a little weak, but for the most part, he earns them, and it's because he's so tough to guard.
So a little bit flat on the shot. 2.5 to play. This is their game. They want to get up and down the floor, and they're going to call a reach.
It's because it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Josh Giddey pushing the ball just like this.
Rattle that out. Draymond shooting better on threes than twos this year, but there's nothing wrong with that shot. Just didn't go, and you got a foul as Shai and Wiggins came together. Shai is going to put so much pressure on your defense. Andrew Wiggins is running alongside of him, just trying to get back, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander realized that, so he just cut him off. He kind of went into his line.
It comes inside, saw it open up. Oh, well, it closed up, in fact, because Gilgeous-Alexander was there.
Well, that's just what's so important. SGA, he's seen every kind of defense, all kinds of different defensive players.
There's that bump right there. Not in a legal guarding position.
Bertrand's woes continue.
Yeah, you just imagine if he has a little bit better night.